My parents canceled my insulin order to buy my sister Yip concert tickets. You can ration what you have, Mom said. Dottie went into diabetic coma. The concert is once in a lifetime. Dad justified they had no idea what I would do next. The glucose meter read 487. My hand shook as I checked again, hoping the first reading was wrong. 489. I fumbled for my insulin pen, clicking the dial to prepare my dose. Click, click. Nothing. Empty. Mom, I called out, my mouth already dry from the ketones building in my blood. Did my insulin delivery come today? She appeared in my doorway, not making eye contact. About that, sweetie. We had to cancel this month's order. The room tilted. You what? Chloe's favorite band is having their farewell tour. The VIP packages went on sale this morning and you canceled my insulin? My voice cracked. Type 1 diabetes wasn't a choice. It wasn't optional. Insulin was literally the only thing keeping me alive. Dad joined her in the doorway, already defensive. You can ration what you have, Victoria. Maybe use a little less with each meal. The concert is once in a lifetime. I stared at them, unable to process the words. My insulin supply was down to maybe 2 days if I severely restricted my food intake. A month's supply cost $340 with our insurance. The VIP concert tickets they bought for my 19-year-old sister? $500 each. They bought two, one for Chloe and one for her best friend. I could die, I said slowly, as if explaining to children. Without insulin, I will literally die. Mom waved her hand dismissively. You're being dramatic. People survived without all these modern medicines before. Maybe eat less carbs for a few weeks. Chloe's been dreaming of this concert for years. I held up my glucose meter. I'm almost at 500. That's hospital territory. I need insulin now. The pharmacy is closed. Dad shrugged. You'll have to figure something out. We're taking Chloe shopping for concert outfits tomorrow. But maybe Monday we can see about getting a partial refill. Monday. It was Friday night. They left me standing there discussing clothes needed for a new outfit that would photograph well from the VIP section. I heard them downstairs celebrating with Chloe, popping champagne because she got the tickets she wanted. My little sister, the aspiring influencer with 100k TikTok followers, needed to document every moment of her blessed life. I rationed hard that night, skipped dinner entirely, took a quarter of my usual bedtime dose. By Saturday morning, my meter read 612. The nausea had started, the cramping, the desperation. I called the pharmacy, begging for an emergency supply. I'm sorry, the pharmacist said. Your insurance shows the order was cancelled by the primary account holder. Without their authorization, I can't override it. By Saturday afternoon, I was vomiting. Chloe live streamed herself trying on concert outfits while I dry heaved into the toilet. By Saturday night, my vision was blurring. I texted my best friend Sarah, think I'm in trouble. Glucose too high to read. She found me unconscious on my bedroom floor at 11 p.m. I woke up in the ICU 3 days later. Diabetic ketoacidosis, the doctor explained. My blood had literally turned acidic. My organs had started shutting down. Another few hours and I wouldn't have made it. Your friend saved your life. Dr. Martinez said my glucose was over 800 when I arrived. How did you run out of insulin? I told him. His face went very still. Your parents canceled your insulin order for concert tickets? He repeated each word carefully as if he'd misheard. VIP tickets, I croaked. Once in a lifetime. He left the room. I found out later he'd gone straight to the hospital's legal department. Sarah stayed with me, holding my hand while I recovered. She showed me her phone. She'd been documenting everything. The texts I'd sent her over the past months about my parents prioritizing Chloe, the screenshots of their social media posting about their beautiful baby girl, always her, never me, while I struggled to afford supplies, the GoFundMe she quietly started when she realized how bad things were. People are furious, she said. The story is spreading. But I wasn't thinking about social media. I was thinking about Melissa Chen. Melissa was a patient advocate I'd met at my endocrinologist's office. She'd given me her card, told me to call if I ever faced discrimination or access issues with my diabetes care. I'd never imagined I'd need it for discrimination from my own parents. I called her from my hospital bed. They what? Her voice was deadly quiet after I explained. Victoria, that's medical neglect. That's attempted manslaughter. I'll be there in an hour. What my parents didn't know was that I'd been documenting everything for years. Every time they borrowed from my medical fund for clothes, pageants, Chloe's hobbies. Every time they told me to tough it out when I needed supplies. Every single time. I kept receipts, texts, recordings of conversations where they dismissed my medical needs, a paper trail of their priorities, closed once over my survival. Melissa brought reinforcements, a lawyer who specialized in medical neglect cases, a social worker who'd seen too many diabetics die from lack of access, a detective who was very interested in the timeline of events. The hospital bill was staggering. ICU care, insulin drips, the works, over $50,000. Insurance would cover most, but there'd still be thousands in deductibles. My parents would expect me to figure it out like always. But things were different now. I was 22, legally an adult, and Melissa had helped me file for medical emancipation from their insurance. She'd also connected me with emergency assistance programs that my parents had never told me existed, programs that could have helped me afford insulin all along. The VIP concert experience includes a meet and greet, Chloe had posted. Can't wait to tell the band how much their music means to me. The concert was in 2 weeks. My parents hadn't visited me in the hospital once, too busy planning Chloe's big night.